My name is Chris Boris, and I'm the world's first ghost behaviorist. I've come up with a groundbreaking ghost classification system that brings ghostly contact to a whole new level.
So you were involved in that crash, correct?
My mission is to get into a spirit psyche and diagnose the problems plaguing them.
He wants to kill somebody.
Post-traumatic stresses, coping disorders, I've seen it all. I'm here to counsel the dead and the homeowners they haunt.
I'm en route to a haunted house, and this one seems pretty bad. There is a dark spirit attached, which I would call a destructive spirit or a parasite spirit, because it's feeding off every member of this family. They're seeing shadow people. They're having nightmares. It's doing everything it can to elicit emotions that it can feed off of. And since there's a child involved, this takes precedence. It sounds like this thing is deeply rooted in this house, so I'm not sure how much of a problem this thing is going to give me, but I'm going to try my best to give them a peace of mind so they can rest easy tonight.
As I head into the house for the very first time, I'm shown the exact areas that seem to be affected the most. The office area is where the family sees shadow people randomly appear. And it's mostly when watching TV that something chooses to peer out and stare at them. Their daughter also experiences nightmares almost nightly, since these dark creatures are able to pierce the dream world with ease. That's because the fear emotions she gives off is like a tasty food source to them. The bedroom is also an area where the homeowner often sees a cloudy dark form hovering in the corner.
You'll see like a shadowy, wispy thing in the corner.
And usually at night, the sound of footsteps will emanate from the attic area, even though it's a one-story home. As I'm being shown around the house, the homeowner experiences a wave of uneasiness overcome her.
You said you're getting chills already?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
This is the third time now that my whole body has been covered. My legs.
Alright, so I am at the house here, and I just did an initial walkthrough. I don't think I've felt anything yet, but we'll go inside and see what we can do.
My intent now is to try to figure out what exactly is haunting this family.
Alright, so this is a Panasonic recorder. It's delicate enough that it can kind of pierce through the veil and pick up things that aren't normally heard from a normal recorder. Alright, I'm going to put an EDI meter right here. Alright, ghost session, here we are. Who's in this house right now? Are you feeding off this family? If there's anything here, can you spike that meter? Touch that meter. Who is the entity in this house? Alright, go back and listen.
Who is the entity in this house? Are you friends? Are you foe? Does it make you mad on here?
Nothing again.
I ended up conducting a lengthy investigation session of multiple recordings,
Who are you?
using a variety of different devices, and hitting up all the paranormal hotspots in the house. But everything remained very quiet.
Alright, so this might be a lower level attachment thing, I'm thinking. Because it's not doing anything too crazy, if at all. Okay, now there's an attic here. So here's footsteps up there, so I'm wondering if I open this, if all hell will break loose. Just let me know if anything happens down here. Yeah, there's a walkway and everything up here. Are you hiding up here? Hello?
are you doing up here?
You're not gonna hide up here. Spirits like to many times stay out of the way of normal foot traffic, and places like attics and basements are places where you'll find spirits that hide out in these areas, and they come out when you least expect it.
I've got a meter sitting up here. Can you spike that for me if you're up here?
All right, I'm blessing this house. You have anything to say about that? It's your last chance. The art of blessing a home requires a multi-layer approach, which allows me to raise the vibration of a home to the point where negative spirits cannot attach themselves comfortably to the location. This is my own creation, the portable altar, so I can take this into haunted places and clear it and purify it of anything negative that's haunting the area. And every item on this altar has a specific function in cleansing a house. As I am just mere minutes away from cleansing this house from any negative spirits here, watch very closely on what happens to this video camera that's recording me.
And they feed off that even more. It's like, ha ha ha, I got you over a barrel.
Right. Before there's like crazy negative energy.
This is incredible. The camera battery, which I just used to go into the attic, is seconds later completely drained of its energy. And what's even weirder is at that very moment, I was talking about how spirits like to feed off things.
And they feed off that even more. It's like, ha ha ha, I got you over a barrel.
Right.
Simply incredible. Alright, so I was setting up my altar. I'm not even done yet, and this camera that was recording me just died. So we got a battery drain going, and I'm not sure if it's because I opened this hatch here, but it's a good sign because it shows that this thing does not want this prayer to be performed. Weird stuff always starts to happen the closer the time gets to when I actually do the cleansing, because it's like the spiritual last stand that they have before they get pushed out.
Did you drain my battery? Come on, fess up. Did you drain my battery?
Moments later, I'm again completely caught off guard at what happens next. Okay, that's moving. Why is that moving?
What are you doing?
This just blew my mind. After calling out the spirit,
Come on, fess up. Did you drain my battery?
I saw out of the corner of my eye the edge of this piece of paper right here flick out from the side of the desk. Then as the camera focuses on it, I capture the paper moving all by itself. Okay, that's moving. Okay, that's moving. That was weird, the thing just started moving by itself. Did you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah, I saw it like fall.
I was nowhere near it. As I went back to review my footage of what this area looked like 10 minutes earlier, my jaw hit the floor. This is the same exact piece of paper before the incident. As you can see here, it is tucked securely behind the lip of this support bar. There is no possible way that this piece of paper just flipped out on its own. Then of course, as soon as I call out the spirit,
You drain my battery?
you can clearly hear the sound of the paper being moved from its resting spot. And the way it's moving looks as if an unseen hand is tugging it or pushing it from the other side. Downright incredible.
All right, this is your last chance. Spike that meter. This is your last warning. Oh, you're gonna do something now. Do you not want me to cleanse you from this place? That is the first time that's rigged. Oh, there we go. Are you feeding off this family? Spike that meter. I know you're feeding off this family. You know you're feeding off this family. I want to see that confirmed on that meter. And I'll go light on you. Spike that meter. Because what you're doing is not conducive to this family and yourself. Especially yourself. You are on the other side now. And what you're doing is lowering your vibration. Is that what you want? You're wasting your afterlife. This is not tolerable. Spike that meter if you understand what I'm saying. That's all it's going to give me, I guess. Did you see it though when it spiked?
Mm-hmm.
Since the spirit has ceased contact, it's time to perform the house cleansing. I've created a very unique approach to cleansing a house because it's multi-layered and hits all the different dimensional spaces that exist within a home. I have tools and mantras that effectively clear out the material space, spiritual space, atmospheric space,
Purify this house.
vibrational space, and more.
Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies.
This helps drive out not just spirits, but all negative energies that draw in dark spirits who like to feed off these things. Cleansing the attic is also a big concern because of the constant sound of footsteps emanating from there.
Amaya, Yacha, Soha.
All right, with that, I've cleansed this house, and I can feel a night and day difference when I walk into this house. So hopefully this family will not have any confrontations tonight, which is what we want. So it's been a week since I've done the house cleansing, and I just got off the phone with the homeowner, and she tells me that they have not had one problem since. In fact, the house still feels really light and airy since I've been there. And this is just a testament to what I do as a ghost behaviorist. It really works and is needed in society. Hauntings are on the rise, they're not going down, and ghost hunting shows on TV are not helping the situation, they're hurting them because they don't have people that can address all these issues that homeowners are having that are spinning out of control. And I'm just thankful that I can fix things in my area, one family at a time.